Oh,
Yeah, say that again.
no, I'm saying on a scale of things, I understand hierarchy.
You understand what?
Hierarchy.
Hierarchy. Okay, let's go.
I understand the need for it on any level of the game. I don't care how rich and powerful you is. I don't care how old, broken, and decrepit you are. There's still a level of hierarchy in you. Anything else is I don't even know enough to speak about, but I know it's not what I'm with. Or I haven't been in that position to find out. So anyway,
Well, wait a minute.
my
First
bad.
of all, first of all,
I had to
I
explain
gotta
that
see.
first before
I,
I
I,
could
I,
go.
I gotta see what you mean by what's your definition of hierarchy first.
Meaning, there's a king. There's a You're the king. I'm your eldest son. You're the head of a billion-dollar you're a business juggernaut, and you getting old, and I'm your eldest son, a vicious wolf, turn whatever. I'm
Go ahead.
I'm a son. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
Stop trying to patent it and just go ahead and give me you said, you're telling me the definition, but then now you give me things that they do. Don't give me the things that they do. I understand, but just tell me what it is. Your definition
of what?
of hierarchy. It's the king, the prince, the
You know what
dukes
I'm
and
saying?
duchesses, you know what I mean? Which
Yeah.
is like the king,
Yeah.
his oldest son, and then the next sons that come down, if there is any, then the daughter. If there's none after that, it's the cousins or brothers and sisters. After you get out of the family seat, from
Yeah, I mean,
father, mother, son,
yeah.
daughter, and then their children. You feel me? Then it comes
Yeah.
the uncle,
That,
the brothers. You
and
see what I mean?
so forth.
Don't go to the brothers anyway because the brothers didn't do that. The king did this. He's keeping it in his family lineage. Don't you see that? That's how they do it in
Yeah,
England.
all right, so right, so check it out.
You know what I mean? But go ahead. That's why I'm saying, once I understand what you mean by
Hierarchy.
huh?
Hierarchy.
Hierarchy with
And
that their mind.
I-
That's the right sense of mind. Go ahead. Now I
The level
understand.
of command, so to speak.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean now.
Um, I'm not a good soldier, but I've been a soldier.
You ain't got to
You know what I'm
explain
saying?
that
I
because the
don't.
hierarchy, whether
But-
you are or not, that's the way the flow go. You see what I mean?
That's where the flow go, and then that's how what you know go.
Well, you this only gonna be because everybody feels as though they know, and people that think they know always think they can dictate the flow. But see, if it's going based on just hierarchy, you see what I mean? Whereas the pops pass it on to his sons, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Now, as far as everybody else is concerned and how they feel, that's just like assholes. Everybody got an opinion. That's the way it's supposed to be. You see what I mean? Can nobody from outside that dictate to the what's set and the way that's it is not to be okay. I got to make an amendment to that because of this, because of that, or because
But-
of whatever.
Excuse me, but it's your life-giving right to make amendments to it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is certain things you can ask for it. That's only because you don't think something. You think something's wrong with the way he said. This is the way it is. That's the only reason why somebody come up there and break in there in the beginning, in the middle. because they sing some. Wait a minute, that don't sound right. There's something wrong with that. Now, hello, you feel me?
I feel like in life, I can only speak for me. I know in my life, I done been on both sides of the barrel far too many times. And I ain't just talking about in gunplay. The people look at life like they wanted to be so literal, but yet they wanted to appear to be finessed. But even in your most finessed of moments, whether it be a physical flow or whatever vibe you on, if you get with your flow, understand that there's pivotal moments in there, and that's the difference in direction.
You gotta remember, everything that everybody go through is based on how they feel. You understand? Because that's all they learned, and that's all most people are going to use when they're trying to make decisions based on anything, by their knowledge of a subject. Now, if they've already been lectured and that on that subject, so when that subject come about, the questions that they had to ask or was feeling strange about or anything else should have already been handled. Because knowing human nature, that's what the first thing anybody gonna do. Because knowing human nature, especially because through time, that's why you go back to the Lord and say, hey, wait a minute, remember what I did? Just yesterday, I gotta make another amendment to that because something else came up in the mind. You let all those things come up, so when by the time the situation happened, you got enough amendments in there to make the right decision for everybody. So anybody that feels as though they got an amendment or some type of an objection, it's been answered. You feel me? It's called what you want done. Everybody else may feel as though they can't buy, can't blah, 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 pop. You see what I mean? But if you already have yourself set up as the pop should, especially now they can make videos and tell how he want done. Now, so far I haven't seen anybody make a dispute about that. Declare. I mean, words can be integrity. A video is kind of hard. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I understand what you're going to see because that's human nature. Everybody's going to find an objection from A to Z and back again. And they might want to have another trip to make sure they didn't make a mistake. You see what I mean? So, but that's their prerogative to do so.
Like you said, everybody is looking for their moment well, I object. Everybody wants a sturdy objection. You know what I'm saying? You know. Okay, all right. Hey, you got that coming. Object away. Here, you know what? As a matter of fact, here, you can have my objection. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk amongst the exceptions and above.
But that wasn't what we were talking about.
I know, but for me, we're talking about that's subsection. That's just me.
I mean, I'm understanding
because with that, everything I'm trying to, because you my pop, so I'm being just as straight. I feel like I can just be just completely straight up with you. I'm just being vulnerable.
You know what?
All that other stuff.
That is understood, but I'm just saying to erase all that. It's not about you. You know what I mean? You weren't about that. I'm sitting up here saying I already heard them worries and I've already heard the objections, so I will make sure it's written down the way I would want it, if that would come my way.
But hey, how many times have I've been just in your? And we're going to the horse's mouth. The man that raised me, the man that held the intimate moments of my molding. Now check this out. by your questions, by your own questions.
By my own question. It's your question from the beginning, but we're gonna go by that. Give me that banana peel. Hey, buddy. I'm listening. You wanna go back off for a
No,
while?
my tooth